Hello friends, welcome back to FoxGem where training is fun. Today I have some really great puppy hacks for you. This won't be a video about complete puppy care, but there's some of my favorite things to help life with your little scamp to be more harmonious. Ready? Here we go. Now we already know what a valuable tool slow feeders and Kongs and licky mats can be, but here's something a little different for you. Instead of stuffing with a whole bunch of other different things, and there's a lot of things you can stuff your Kongs with, please don't stuff with peanut butter. If you're going to use peanut butter, just swipe. You don't want to make your dog sick or fat or both. But I use my puppy's food and I'll make a mash out of it with a little bit of water and a food processor. And I make it really nice and mushy. Then I'll put it into the slow feeder and the Kongs and the licky mat. And then, you might already do this, I freeze them. But when I use a mash like this, see that slow feeder bowl? That slow feeder bowl can be a meal and it lasts my puppy 40 minutes. Honestly, it's terrific. Once I freeze these items, then I put them into a Ziploc bag, and this particular freezer is just for the dog, so it's not touching any people food or anything. But if I put them all into a Ziploc bag, I've got them all week long for whenever I want them. And when I have leftover mash, and I do try to make a little extra so that I do, I put it into silicone molds and freeze that. And once I freeze that, I put it into a food saver bag, throw it back into the freezer, and honestly, during some of the COVID shutdowns, that came in really handy. The next hack is using a scratch board to maintain your puppy's nails while you get him used to a Dremel. We do have a video on that and I will link it in here. It's very handy dandy. Okay, treat delivery for the puppy that wants to take your fingers off every time you give them a treat, right? There's several different ways that you can teach a puppy to be gentle about taking the treat, but you gotta try this. Overhand. Do you see how my hand is going over the puppy's nose? Here it is a little bit slower so that you can get a better idea. Instead of delivering underhand, I deliver over. And if you turn this into muscle memory for yourself, I actually deliver treats for all dogs in this manner. Consequently, I still have all my fingers. And sleeping through the night. Well, you know, the crate is already valuable because he gets his meals in crates. But there's two other things to take in consideration here. Number one is I do not put toys and bones into the nighttime crate because nighttime is for sleeping, not playing, okay? But before that, I don't make a point of trying to wear them out by doing zoomy games before bed. No, I don't want his brain to be heightened and excited when he needs to go to bed. Instead, we have some quiet time. Zoomy and happy and fun games can come earlier in the evening. If his brain is nice and calm, bedtime will be easier. The next super-de-duper puppy hack, which is also great for adult dogs, is a pool or a big storage bin with balls and bottles. Then you throw kibble in there and let them forage. It's really great for puppies because it helps with environmental sensitivity not being such a big issue. Their bottles are touching their face, they're making noise. It's a great hack. Almost every client that comes to us with a puppy will tell us at one point or another, my puppy eats as if it's his last meal, gobble, gobble, gobble. Well, to be honest with you, that's normal. If you think about it, before the puppy came home to be with you, he was eating his meals with his litter mates. And if you think about it, he who eats the fastest gets the most food. So use a slow down bowl for the puppy and they'll start to eat slower. In regards to potty training, again, that could be a whole nother video, but here's some quickie hacks for you. The biggest secret of all, take them out on leash. No matter what size your yard is, take them on leash. This way, there's no chasing going on. Keep your trip out to go potty quiet. Don't jabber at them. Let them look for somewhere to go and let them go. And having said that, keep them moving. If they stop to sniff something, they're doing just that. They're stopping to sniff. They're not looking for somewhere to go. Now when it comes to giving treats for potty, I don't give treats for potty outside, but when we come back in, I do, because coming in needs to be just as valuable as going out. And some folks might say, but this causes him to want to barge back into the house. I have not found that to be the case. What it does do is it teaches him that when he gets in, he can't just bolt and chase the cat or bolt and chase one of the other dogs. Instead, he comes directly into a nice close front, which lets me get the leash off, and he's getting the muscle memory for super close fronts. Great way to get those super close fronts. Now, are there any more topics that you want more help on? Let us know. Shoot us a note. Give us a like and give us a share. And if you want more info or if you want more videos with more in-depth information, just let us know and we'll be happy to do it. But in the meantime, remember, training should be fun, and we can help you with that.